Hey everyone, I'm Elfels, and welcome back to the LDLG Max division. Last time in week 8, I went up against Sableye and the Grand Rapid Spinners, and we were able to come out with a 5-0 victory there. Definitely off the back of a little bit of hacks, notably a missed Stone Edge on a kill watch very late into the game, but I do think I played that one pretty well still. I'm going up to 7-1 for the season going into week 9. I believe that actually puts me onto the top of the leaderboards right now. I'm number 1 seed in the standings, so I'm looking to keep it that way going into week 9. That said, it is a bit of a lower stakes game. I'll make playoffs no matter what with a solid seed and position. So if I lose this one, not the worst thing in the world, but I am still going to try to beat my opponent here. Speaking of which, my opponent is going to be Gunk, who's the captain of the Mother of Moths. Gunk's been doing really well this season, playing a lot of the top-seeded coaches. I actually haven't been, but she's beat a couple of them. Only 2 losses for the season with a pretty good record. Just go watch her videos. They're very good, and she plays really well. So go ahead and check her out. Moving along to the team, we have Iron Valiant, Corviknight, Terra Captain Clodsire, Regieleki, Hydreigon, Terra Captain Gyarados, Espathra, Iron Leaves, Terra Captain Oinkologne, and Lycanroc. So this is a very threatening team. It's actually the first team we faced that does not have the full 11 Mons, but it's just threat after threat, honestly. Iron Valiant, one of the best Mons in draft, and it has a decent, really good matchup into my team, honestly. Beats Chi-Yu and Walking Wake pretty well. Fairy and fighting moves just kind of go in, so it's going to be tough to check, that's for sure. We have Corviknight, which is a great pivot, definitely walls a few of my team members decently well. Clodsire, which is another wall that also switches in pretty well, has water absorbed for the Walking Wake. You know, with Terra, it can wall Chi-Yu potentially. Could be a big problem for my team. We have Regieleki, which always mandates an electric immunity to come. It's so annoying to have to deal with that thing. Hydreigon, great, strong, bulky attacker. You know I love Hydreigon so much. It's going to put in so much work here. Gyarados, which has been a huge team member for the Mother of Moths this season. I think it's near the top of the leaderboards. It's been so good with Terra, just sweeping with Terra Flying, Terra Blast, or Terra Ground Earthquake to make its typing after a Dragon Dance. I need to keep this thing to 1 boost in this battle. Make sure that it cannot get a full sweep through me because it's just such a threat. So moving along, we have Espathra, which is similar to Gyarados, can sweep you at a moment's notice if you're not careful. I do have some decent answers to it, but it can still show up and pressure them for the team. Iron Leaves, which could be a decent Swords Dance user with booster energy. We have Oinkologne, which is actually kind of a funny Chi-Yu wall with Thick Fat and some kind of Terra to resist Dark. I think Terra Fairy, Thick Fat, Oinkologne has kind of a role in this matchup. We'll see if my opponent decides to go that way. And you have Lycanroc, which I don't think is going to show up, but it has potential sets with, Accelerock as a revenge killer, Stealth Rock setting with offensive rock moves to threaten things, that kind of thing. So yeah, definitely a stacked team against me. So let's go ahead and see how I built around it. We're going to start with Chi-Yu, who is rocking the Eject Pack Overheat on a standard offensive set. So there are not that many overheat switches on my opponent's team. I think the best they're going to have is Hydreigon, Thick Fat Oinkologne like I discussed, and Clodsire. And I think those are going to be the switch-ins. None of them take overheat that well, especially under Sun. So if any of those switch in, we chip them down, we get out of there with the Eject Pack, and we can keep up momentum into another strong threat. Other than that, this is just kind of a standard solid offensive set. We outspeed Hydreigon, and we just kind of hit things as we need to. Overheat in Sun is a nuke, always. Dark Pulse is nice coverage. Will-O-Wisp is actually to punish Gyarados trying to set up on me, and Snarl is to punish Espathra trying to set up on me. It can't even set up a sub because Snarl is a sound-based move, and Snarl 2 KOs it anyway, but on top of that, we do just keep its special attack low if it tries to boost with Calm Mind. So, solid standard Chi-Yu that happens to have a couple of tech moves on it. Moving right along, we have Toadscroll. This is my government-mandated electric immunity for that Regieleki. We have some pretty solid bulk in the matchup. Regieleki can't really touch us. It has, Terra Blast and maybe Explosion, but obviously Terra Blast is not going to hit that hard, and Explosion is Explosion. Other than that, it's not touching us at all. We earth power it down if it stays in for some reason. And we have some decent special attack investment to try to help take it out. Dazzling Gleam with the special attack investment threatens Hydreigon quite a bit. Knockoff is there for the Corviknight, and Rapid Spin is there as my hazard remover. Toedscroll can actually switch in decently well on the Clodsire and spin away any of its hazards, and we can obviously spin anytime the Regieleki comes in and we switch in on it. So moving along, we have Slitherwing, which looks like an amazing breaker in this matchup with a Choice Band. Banded Flare Blitz kind of goes in here. There are not that many switch-ins. I think the only real fire resists are Hydreigon and Gyarados, and Under Sun, both of those are seriously chunked down. We're going to break something between Chi-Yu, Overheat, and Slitherwing Banded Flare Blitz. Not much can take that combination. It's going to be really, really nice breaking for us. We're not only going to spam Flare Blitz, obviously. We have stab moves. Close Combat is great stab. U-Turn is great stab momentum, all boosted by a Photosynthesis under the sun. So this is going to do well for us. Finally, First Impression makes this a pretty good revenge killer if I need one. It obviously one-hit KOs the Hydreigon, but it actually does really nice damage to the Gyarados, even if it's still a flying type. If we come in on that thing under Sun, we should still be doing over half to it, regardless of its typing. So very excited for that. If I need a good revenge killer, I do have one with this thing. Moving along, we have Torkoal. We have a couple of Sun abusers already. You see the Walking Wake coming up there. So Torkoal's gonna be here with Drought and Heat Rock, as always. The set is not exactly standard. We are running a bit more Spadef than usual. This is actually to make us a decent Iron Valiant check, because with our defense investment, we still avoid the one-hit KO from a Valiant +2 close combat. But with the Spadef investment, we can actually avoid the Oko from a Focus Blast from it if it's running a special offensive set. I think if it's modest specs, then that might change the role a little bit. I think we go down after rocks, but that's okay. You know, we're just trying to be a soft check to it. Moveset's pretty standard. Lava Plume and Body Press hits everything we need to. Stealth Rock as my hazard setter, and Yawn in case anything tries to set up on Torkoal, we can shut that down. So next up we have Walking Wake, which is running a bit of a weird set this time. The goal here is basically to be able to set up a sub on Clodsire and, you know, bait that in. Clodsire actually can't KO the sub with an uninvested Earthquake, so from there we can start setting up Dragon Dances on it, because I expect it obviously to be water absorbed for the Hydro Steam. So if I can start setting up Dragon Dances and it can't break my sub, we eventually get to pretty solid power levels. We start doing great damage to the Clodsire. At +2, Dragon Claw one-hit KOs Hydreigon. Hydro Steam, even if we're not boosting that stat, does still really nice damage with Sun up and the speed boost from Dragon Dance. We can still sweep with that. So yeah, kind of just the goal of setting up on the Clodsire, turning that into setup fodder. If you've watched Lord Envy, he actually had a Sun team with Walking Wake in a draft league a few months ago, and I'm kind of basing it off of that. Like I said, we're kind of just going with that strategy. This could get messed up, obviously, if the Clodsire is water absorb with the Terra Fairy, then it completely walls us and this whole thing was pointless. If it's unaware for some reason, then that's also not great. Unaware, like with Terra Water, could wall us as well. There's a couple of speed bumps here to deal with, but we could still go off with the set potentially, and I wanted to see if we could try it. It's a week before playoffs, you know, doesn't matter that much if it doesn't work out. So yeah, moving right along, we have Hatterene, which is mostly coming as another Iron Valiant check. We can take its hits decently well. We have solid Spadef and defense investment. And it doesn't have anything to hit us too hard, especially if you go Terra Poison. I'm not expecting it to run Psyshock, because Psychic doesn't really give it any extra coverage in the matchup unless they're specifically reading the Terra, so we wall it pretty well in that case. We have Psyshock and Draining Kiss, which obviously threaten out the Valiant, and we have Nuzzle, which also hits that thing for paralysis, which is nice. It's also another check to Gyarados, because we actually survive a +1 Adamant Gyarados Terra Blast flying after rocks, so if we come in from full health and it tries to hit us, we can Nuzzle it to paralyze it, which is great. Citrus Berry just helps to take a few hits. If it's something like a Specs Valiant Moonblast, we can take more than half from it, heal up, Terra Poison if we need to, and we're doing pretty solid from there. And lastly, Healing Wishes on the moveset. I have a lot of stuff on my team that can get chipped down. Chi-Yu is weak to rocks and has no recovery, same with Torkoal. Slitherwing tends to get chipped down by its own Flare Blitz here, and Walking Wake likes to set up a lot of subs, so it could get chipped down as well. If Hatterene's at low health and we can get off a successful Healing Wish, I think that could be pretty productive. So yeah, that's the team. Didn't put too much effort into building this one, not as much as I would have hoped. It's been a busy week for me. But yeah, gonna have fun with this battle, I think. Let's get right into it. Okay, we got Gunk here. I do not quite have my calcs loaded up yet, just give me a second. But let's see. We got Iron Valiant, Hydreigon, Clodsire. Oh, the Lycanroc. But we got Corviknight, Lycanroc, and Regieleki. Okay. Torkoal's kind of obvious. I feel like a Hydreigon lead would be bad for me there. Slitherwing's good against Hydreigon, but rough against Corviknight because I'm not sure if Flare Blitz KOs it. I'm tempted to lead Chi-Yu, and I think I'll just like get my Eject Trick out on Hydreigon if I have to. Let me try to use the remaining time to get my calcs loaded up real quick. Alright, we're good to go, I think. If it's the Lycanroc lead, that is actually, it makes sense. It would just be rough. Alright, well good luck, have fun to Gunk. That is... the Lycanroc. Yeah. Okay. Time to get out of here. I'm not that well prepped for Lycanroc, actually. Wow. Rock move kind of just goes in here. I suppose Toad Scroll's a decent resist. Oh, I was not prepared for this thing. Ooh. Wow, yeah, you really got me on the back foot to start, don't you? I'll go Hatterene. This is kind of checking Valiant, but it's fine. I have Torkoal for Valiant, kind of. Sub, okay. Lycanroc versus Hat. I mean, Draining Kiss should do plenty, so... Wait. I'm trying to figure out what's missing here. Okay, you're gonna Stone Edge. Is that really gonna miss? We're gonna start like that? I swear to you all, this is the luckiest draft league season that I've ever had. I don't understand. What's here? Valiant, Hydreigon, Clodsire, Corviknight, Lycanroc, Lucky. I think I could nuzzle the Corviknight switch in. That'd be kind of nice. I could also switch out, but nah. I think Corviknight's your only switching to a Psychic move. You're gonna substitute again? Oh man. Well, that's unfortunate. Really thought you were gonna... Okay, there's a Stone Edge. We can gauge this. 163 to 88. So that's 75 points of damage. Which shows me that it's probably Jolly no boosting item. That's fine, I guess. I have to wonder what you're even trying to do here. I mean, what's going on? Salac Berry? Maybe it's just Endeavor? But like, if we're being honest, I don't have much to do about that. And if Hatterene has to go down like low from an Endeavor, I don't think I have a better way to deal with this. That's a, what is it? Salic Berry. Okay. So, I mean, even if I go down to 1% from an Endeavor here, I have Citrus. They'll bring me back up. It has to be Endeavor. That's like the only reason you could be doing this, right? Yep. Not like this is very good HP, but it's something. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Okay, so Hat. KO's Lycanroc. This could have been a lot more threatening, for being honest. And I bet Hat just has to go down here. Oh, Gyarados is the thing that's missing. Okay. Clodsire is the only Terra Captain. Okay. I'm finally, like, analyzing what came on the team here. Okay, well, I didn't get 6-0'd, so great start. It's kind of funny, in the other league I'm in right now, I used a lead Sash Endeavor Lycanroc to pretty good effect, so it's funny to see it here. Naito. Hydreigon. I wonder, like, if it happens to be going for, like, Flash Cannon, would Terra Poison mean that I'm out of range? I doubt it. Flash Cannon, if I Terra Poison... I'm at 44. I guess... if it's going for Flash Cannon, that becomes a roll. I mean, I don't think I have that much other use for you. I'll do it. I'm not really expecting much out of this. Hatterene can just go down. Didn't really do its intended job, but it took care of the Lycanroc, so... if we must go down here, so be it. But if I can live with Flash Cannon, that'd be cool. It's just a Dark Pulse. No worries. Hydra, KO, Hat. Okay, what do I revenge with? I don't think Dark Pulse really tells me anything, right? Yeah, it was always doing plenty of damage, so it's not like I know it's a boosting item or anything. Walking Wake can, like, pretend to revenge here. You can enact the plan. And if, yeah, you can't be scarfed into Dark Pulse. Well, you could be scarfed into Dark Pulse, but I'm not too afraid of that. I think you're switching out here, yeah. Don't tell anyone, but I'm not actually speed creeping max speed Hydreigon. Okay, but they withdraw. That's gotta be the Clodsire, probably. Alright, and I mean, we'll try it. Like I said in Team Builder, I don't know if this is gonna work. But it'd be funny, right? Okay, Earthquake goes in. If it's min attack, it shouldn't take out the sub. Nice. Alright, +1/+1. Should be doing 37 to 40. I can probably try to get up one more Dragon Dance, right? And then it's probably 2 a KO. We'll see. I mean, this is going well so far. Haven't terrored yet, so I have to imagine that you're... what? Not fairy? Well, I don't know. You still don't know what my set is, so... Okay, that's a withdraw. I get a nice hit on something after this sub. Corviknight. I do wish I was in Sun, but this... Oh, where's the... Week 9 Fizz Step? Okay. Hydro Steam is maybe a 3 KO. +2 Dragon Claw. That's not doing enough. Okay. Alright, what do you got? Yeah, it looks like, well, looks like it's doing about a third. With Brave Bird, though. I should be taking this, well... Might have to forfeit this matchup, because it's just gonna roost next turn. Honestly, this is aggressive, but I'm gonna go Shiyu. You're probably roosting. I think you have to roost. Yep. I'm willing to bet Hydreigon comes in here. In which case, I mean, is it too early for the overheat eject back trick? Maybe I should have gone Torkoal here. But I'll do it. Let's check Hydreigon. Alright. Should be doing about half. Oh! Nope, it's super bulky. I bet that's Assault Vest. Slitherwing's tempting. I mean, okay, let's check this Hydreigon. Max HP, Assault Vest, Overheat. Yeah, that's more in line. Probably a little bit of Spadef as well. Yeah, that makes sense. So, realistically, against Slitherwing, Hydreigon can probably Draco us. If it's Assault Vest, I know that we can First Impression. But the thing is, Corviknight comes in on that. Whereas U-turn, I don't think, yeah, okay. Like, U-turn's fine. Oh, I don't know if we saw leftovers. I don't think we did, so we can find out if it's helmet. Crit. Okay, whatever. Helmet. Yep. So instead of Chi this time, I'll go Torkoal. Oh, Torkoal. Still keeping your feet planted within the ground, I see. Rocks are an option here, but Regieleki always spins those away. Honestly, that's fine. Dragon. Yeah, this thing's a big threat. I'm half tempted to honestly just try to take this thing out, or at least take a low with a body press, but I kind of want Torkoal's health. Oh man, yeah, Hatterene, losing that makes dragon moves a lot more spammable for this thing. How about Toadscruel? I mean, I really don't want to lose HP on you. How much does a Sun Boost Flamethrower do to me? This Hydreigon has to be more defensive than anything. I don't love taking it, but... eh. What are you gonna do? Yeah, this could be shooting myself in the foot. Oh, jeez. That's real bad. Good read. Yeah, great read. So I kind of think I need Toadscruel. Ah, knockoff's so tempting. But like realistically, I think my opponent is very down to trade Hydreigon for Toadscruel. Guess that did. It's probably not max investment. Ugh, jeez. You're just gonna read this with an Earth Power, aren't you? I mean, kudos. This Hydreigon's beating me up. Oh, U-turn. Okay. What comes in here? That would be... oh, the Valiant. Okay. Any boosters? No booster. And rocks went in, so... let's see. Fighting moves are super spammable. But here's the thing. I think Torkoal can take a hit. Iron Valiant. Specs Focus Blast would go in here. But I can't just go into Slitherwing, right? No, this team's maybe not as good as I thought for taking these hits. Yeah, Hatterene was a big loss, I'll admit. Alright, Torkoal was meant to kind of check this, so let's see what you do. Force Spear. Oh, that kind of bounced off. Yeah, it's not Specs. That's good to know. Yeah, it looks like just max special attack. I kind of autopiloted that lava plume. I should have body pressed. Not playing the greatest today. Good damage though. But no burn. You're not flamethrowering, because you know I can't afford to bring in this guy anymore. Honestly, I just need a position where Slitherwing can come in and Flare Blitz the Corviknight switch in. But that's so tough. Like, are you just going for your dragon move? Yeah. I don't have switch into this. I'm shipping it down, luckily. But that should have been a body press. Alright, what do you got for me? Don't flamethrower. Dark Pulse. Oh, very nice. I'll take that. Oh, crit? Okay. Flare Blitz. Read the Corviknight. And then First Impression becomes free next time against the Hydreigon. Oh no! You did it! You made the read! Oh my god. Oh, good play. Darn it. Okay. Alright, well, I'm in such a bad spot against this thing. But I'll cheat you. I'll Snarl first. Yeah. Losing Hatterene, just, that was so bad. But yeah, Hydra KO. KO, Slither. No! Alright, I think I cheese it. Yeah. I mean, like I said before, it's okay that this isn't going the best. I don't care too much about this battle. But, man, I'm messing up here. I think Regieleki comes in for a spin. Okay, but am I out of this? Let's see. My Dragon's chipped very, very low. Oh, it's you. Okay. Do I let you go here? If I let you go, I get a lot worse against the Corviknight, but Torkoal can handle it. I need Toad Scroll for the Aleki. I guess, if anything, Walking Wake is technically sackable. Yeah, it doesn't beat anything that the rest of the team doesn't. So you can probably squeeze something out here. Bye. Man. Valiant, KO, Wake. Alright. Torkoal. So, Lava Plume, you don't really have a switch into this anymore, I suppose. Yeah, Hydreigon goes down here. That's at least another KO. Cool. Man, I've been messing up all over against that Hydreigon. Good plays as my opponent, though. That was well played. Okay. So technically it is, let's see. We are 3-4. I don't think I can pull this back, but we'll try. Clodsire, I can't deal with that well. Chi and Sun can do something, I suppose. There's the Alecki, with boots. Makes sense. Let's see. Toadstool. I mean, Toadstool has to come in, so might as well just bring in. Parablast. Probably shouldn't be too a KO from here. I think we're fine. It's questionable with the lefties. Oh. Yeah. I think that's it, folks. Man, that's gonna be a 4-0 loss. Man. Yeah, not body pressing the Hydreigon was big, not first impressioning it was big, but I really thought you would try to conserve it. Oh well. Yeah, GG's. My opponent played really, really well here. And I messed up quite a bit, so yeah. That's gonna be an Alecki sweep. Yep. Okay, fine. Perhaps I should have stacked Chi-Yu, and then went Toadstool after to keep myself in the game. That probably would have done it. Well, would have kept the game going a little longer, but I think I was lost there. Still though, I mean... Yeah, I probably just shouldn't have let Hatterene get that low. That was my Valiant check. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at this. And I keep saying, but like the Slitherwing, not first impression Hydreigon, I mean that was an amazing stay on my opponent's part. Hatterene going down so early so that it wasn't a Valiant check anymore. And like Toadstool getting so weak, not able to even check the Alecki anymore. Yeah. All kind of piled up. That's that is how it goes sometimes. But yeah, I mean it was a really well played game. I'm very impressed. But yeah, GG's to Gunk. I believe I end the season then at 7-2. So you know what? I will certainly take it going to the playoffs. So yeah. That'll be it for today. I will see you guys in round 1 of playoffs. So, yeah, catch you later.